Happy Monday, T Squad. It's your girl Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Basketball Wives Season 10, Episode 17 review. I drop videos Monday through Sunday. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only and not to be taken seriously or literally. So if that works for you, then let's get into this review. But before I do, I want to let you guys know that me and Sheridan are dropping a new episode of Tea Party. Yes, we are finally back, and we will be dropping weekly episodes every Tuesday. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, be on the lookout and join us live for a new episode of Tea Party where we'll be discussing sibling rivalry between Latasha and Tamika Scott, parenting, favoritism, and body shaming. So make sure you all tune in. Now let's get into this review. The episode kicks off with Brooke, Jackie, Brandi, and British. They're all taking a walk in the park, and Brooke invites the girl to this exercise class because, you know, she's been going through it with her husband cheating on her and them separated and her contemplating divorce. So Jackie then takes the opportunity to let the girls know that Malaysia has quit the show, and they are all shocked by this information. So Brandi was like, you know, we talked, and she said she didn't know what she was going to do. So I was like, y'all was talking outside of the show. You make it seem like y'all don't have like no type of like relationship like that, or like you don't even want to have a relationship with her, but she trusted you enough to let you know that she might be leaving the show. So I don't know about Brandi. So Brooke is shocked. So she blatantly stops and asks one of the producers, is this true? And the producer was like, yeah, this is in fact true. But baby, all I could focus on when Brooke was talking to the producer was her behind. I know at the time she was focusing on her husband cheating on her, but child, she needed to be focusing on going back to the surgeon and getting her booty repaired, because it looked like she got a helmet sticking out of her behind. It's so oddly shaped. Brooke, this is not the one or the two. Like, these girls got to stop with these bargain basement BBLs that they have gotten. Like, I know the girls that went and did it a few years ago before BBLs actually became what they are now, where you can get the fat transfer, and the girls that was going and getting all this fake stuff put in their body, I know they are regretting it, because it looked like she got a package of tinfoil in her behind. It like a speaker is back there. It looks so bad. Like, oh my God, I feel bad for her. So Brandi says in her confessional that she doesn't understand why Malaysia would quit the main source of income that she has coming in if she's having money issues, because Jackie let the girls know that that was something that she was struggling with since her baby father, ex-husband, hadn't been paying child support. And I didn't understand it either, but I guess like at the end of the day, peace of mind is better than anything. So if you already going through it, don't nobody want to go to a work environment where I got to argue with people and wonder, am I going to be, you know, having a brawl with somebody today? So the producer asks her, will you miss Malaysia? And she was like, I mean, we're not really that close right now, but you know, I wish her nothing but the best. I really, really do. Girl, but low key, outside of the show, you talking to her on the phone. Like, Brandi capped to me. Like, I feel like she trying to play both sides and make it seem like to the public and to the girls like she ain't studying her like that. But then I feel like behind the scenes she was trying to rebuild a relationship between them. I don't know. It's just something really fake about Brandi. I've never really cared for her throughout the years, and this episode really confirmed and solidified why I don't. Brooke and her DJ Quick Curls go to a divorce attorney to discuss getting a divorce. She is adamant about leaving her husband for cheating. She wants to prove to him that she is not going to stick around. And I feel like she got to do what's best for her in this situation. If cheating is a non-negotiable for her, then so be it. But something is telling me this ain't the first time he cheated on her. I think that this is maybe the second or third time, and this time she's deciding to leave. Jason is in town, and he and Brandi are having a little staycation together. And they sit down on the couch, and she tells him that she wants him and their son to come to LA so she can work on her cookbook. Now, personally, me being in the literary industry, you can work on a cookbook from anywhere. But if she is trying to be the Rachel Ray that she says that she wants to be, then yes, she does need to be in LA if she's trying to, you know, venture into television and hosting and things of that nature, or be on like the Food Network or the Cooking Channel. Then okay, yes, she does need to be there. But I also feel like if she's trying to get into the cooking scene, Dallas is a great place to do that as well. So Jason was like, you know, I got things popping in Dallas because he's coaching there. And she was like, well, you can coach here. And she reminds him that throughout his career, when he was in the NBA, she traveled with him everywhere. Sometimes they had to move 4 times a year, and she did that to support him. And he was like, you know, I'll follow your dreams. And she was like, when? And he was like, on FaceTime in Dallas. And she was like, see, I'm done with the conversation. And she got up. It didn't seem like she was really mad, because she seemed like she was laughing a little bit. But I would be pissed. I would be mad, because now that I need you to step up to the plate and help me, you're not willing to do so. And that's not fair, and that's not right, considering everything she's done and put on the line and pushed aside for him, and he can't do the same for her. That is messed up. But that man, it took her through so much. So if she like it, I love it. So it's the day of Brooke's exercise class. All the girls come to support, minus Angel Brinks, who is back now that she's had her son. And so British ends up arriving a little late, and she arrives with her big girl legs. You know, she got some fat girl legs, child, and her ankle monitor around her ankle. And all the girls are checking it out. Some have seen an ankle monitor in person, others haven't. Some people like, okay, it's an ankle monitor, like, get over it. Y'all act like it's the first cell phone you ever seen. Like, please calm down. So after that, they all, you know, do the exercise and everything, and they split off into 2 groups. So you see Jackie, Duffey, and Brooke talking, and Brooke was like, you know, I know something going on between you and your sister. And Jackie was like, yeah, have you talked to her? And Duffey was like, I'm really avoiding it, because she says in her confessional, she knows how Brandi is and how Brandi gets during confrontations and when she's in a defensive mode. So she really don't want to argue with her, because she values their friendship and she don't want it to go left. And I totally understand that, especially when you know how your friend is and you know how this can end up. Sometimes you want to avoid those hard conversations, because you know it can go real left and y'all might not end up being friends afterwards. So you then see Brandi talking to British and Jennifer, and they let her know that, well, no, Jen lets her know that, you know, she had a conversation with Duffey the other day and she feels like they need to talk. So Brandi is like, talk about what? Jen says, you said something about her going to communication counseling. And Brandi was like, but she told everybody she was going. British was like, it was the way you said it though, Brandi. And the way she said it was very condescending, and she had a lot of bass in her voice, getting loud and like putting her on Front Street. But Brandi doesn't like to take responsibility for anything that she does. And she was like, she's not listening. It's gonna help her to listen and understand, which she obviously has a problem. And it's like, you're doing exactly what she had an issue with, talking to people like they dumb. Like, girl, just because you big, just because you shaped like the late great China, does not mean that you can bully people and talk to them any type of way. So Jen was like, you know, I just don't want to see a situation blow up that can be resolved right here, right now. And Brandi was like, I have to have boundaries. And if you don't respect those boundaries, I am very good and have perfected at letting people go. Well, that just says right then and there that you don't even value friendship. That's the reason why you and Malaysia ain't friends right now, because you're so easy to end relationships when confronted about something that you don't like. Duffey and you have said y'all been friends for 20 years and you're just willing to let a 20-year friendship go over something so trivial. You so big and wrong, it don't even make sense. So at this point, Duffey, Brooke, and Jackie come over, and Brooke says, you know, we want y'all to have a conversation. Brandi was like, about the Iman thing, Duffey was like, yeah, that wasn't a very nice comment. And like, even with Duffey's tone of voice, like she was trying to be like sweet and understanding, letting her know she comes in peace. But Brandi just like, like she about to get in the ring and go pound for pound, round for round. And Brandi was like, but it's a lot of comments that you make that aren't nice either. And it's like, here we go with the tit for tat. Why you just can't listen to your friend and understand that what you said hurt her feelings? How hard is it for you to just say, you know what, I was on one that day, I was wrong, and I apologize? Like, how hard is it for you just to do that? So she was like, we wouldn't even be here had you listened without interrupting. So there's only so much a MF are gonna take. And Brooke, Duffey looking at her like, whoa, like, girl, who you talking to? Even British had this look on her face like, girl, what? So Duffey was like, you know, when I said you belittle Jason, that wasn't a dig at him, that was a dig at you, because I felt like you were belittling me in the conversation. You said my head was full of air. You said after you go to communication with Iman, don't say my dude's name. And Brandi was like, don't say my dude's name. And Duffey was like, but you said it first. Don't play the victim and the villain. And Brandi was like, I'm not playing the victim. And then it leads off on a to be continued. And I'm like, but girl, you are playing the victim. You are acting like you didn't do anything wrong. You are acting like you didn't take the conversation to a place that it didn't need to go. You are just a big, mad, angry bear. Like, really, like you just big and wrong and mad all the time. You're just an unhappy person, and she's unhappy with her life, period. You unhappy with that cheating, ugly husband of yours. You unhappy with the fact that you ain't got your friend no more. You unhappy with the fact that your career isn't going the way it's going. You're unhappy with the fact that your husband refuses to support you after you have given up everything, even your dignity, for this man. And you're mad and you take it out on everybody else but the person you need to take it out on. And Brandi needs to go and get some healing. She really honestly does. She really honestly does. Because she is a sad, sad, sad individual. Overall, I give tonight's episode of Basketball Wives a D-. I kind of fell asleep in the middle, so I don't even know the middle part. I just, didn't even bother rewinding it. It's getting a little monotonous at this point. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for the new episode of Tea Party with me and Sheridan. It's so, so good, so relatable. You're going to love it. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.